This is the last one. Steve Harvey was on the pivot. And he's still hurt. He still hates Shannon Sharpe for interviewing Cat Williams, and Cat Williams, exposing everybody. He gave him some good L's too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah, Kevin. He talked about how Steve Harvey stole another comedian's whole show.
He was jealous of Bernie Mac.
Like brought all that stuff up. The main one that we can all verify. This is a Flacco video that I was watching.
Shout out to Flacco.
But yes, Steve Harvey sounded crazy. He's never responded to the claims. By the way, he's never responded to the claims that Cat Williams actually said.
Yeah.
He's only kind of focused in on Shannon Sharpe for allowing somebody to come to your podcast and even get their shit off. Essentially. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's his biggest issue. And he's trying to diminish them and minimize them. But we'll just watch it. Shout out to Flacco. This is a Flacco video.
All right.
Put the
beardless Flacco.
Put the clips together for us.
Y'all got a podcast and you're doing it brilliantly. Please don't stop doing the way you do. See, the problem with people is they get something that work and then they want to find something that work better. You ain't got to fix it if it ain't broke. See, I'm on radio for real. I have a real radio show. I have the #1 adult contemporary show, 25 to 54 in America. The Steve Harvey Morning Show. I'm at 112 markets. I got 9 million listeners. I'm controlled by FCC rules. The problem is, these people go get these podcasts who have no FCC rules to abide by. But you have to remember, even though you're on a podcast, you still got a brand. And so you can't say what.
Steve Harvey, we do not have FCC, but we do have TOS on YouTube.
Yeah.
And let's be very clear. TOS will get you the fuck up out of here.
Hell yeah.
We can continue.
But that's so. Oh, I was just about to say that ideology is so old,
right?
And it's kind of like dangerous because that's how you can control, what's said about you and your perception.
Yeah.
So
it's nasty work. It's like it's nasty the way he's framing it, but that is an old mindset.
Yeah, it's an old mindset.
To say and expect to be relevant and not get canceled. You can't have a podcast and the way that you think you can make money is on clicks and views at the expense of others and not expect to have to pay the expense. You can't have a podcast and light me up and don't expect to get lit up. You can't have a podcast, let somebody come on your show and talk about your friends.
So obviously that's a reference to Shannon Sharpe. Now he makes it more obvious later on by just outright saying Shannon Sharpe's name, but he's referring to what Cat Williams said about him on Shannon Sharpe's podcast. If you guys forgot, well, let me remind you what Cat Williams had to say about Steve Harvey on Club Shay Shay.
The same Steve that went to go watch Mark Curry do his whole sitcom and then stole everything Mark Curry had. Now Steve got a sitcom where he the principal and he wear a suit and then he gets this high top fade, making all black men think he got the best lineup in the business. And it's a man unit.
What made this Cat Williams interview so potent?
So yeah. I mainly put that in there, just that beginning part. There's plenty, we can talk about their beef, but that mindset, like you said, of what he was saying, like.
It's an old school mindset. It's like.
You can't make money off of clips and views. That's exactly what everybody's doing, bro.
Yeah.
Off of somebody else's expense. It's off of everybody's. Your radio show, I'm sure you're talking about what's happening in hip hop and R&B. Maybe not hip hop and R&B, but don't contemporary. Whatever 25 to 55 looks like. You're doing the same thing, but it's just the fact that these people don't have SEC regulations
and is
holding over them. He has a serious problem with.
Does FCC mean like you're just on a upper echelon part of the industry? Because Shannon Sharpe is still part of the industry.
It's the legal governments that actually regulates what's allowed on radio waves.
What's broadcasted through
the same thing with Jimmy Kimmel.
You're right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Okay.
Yeah. Anything that's on TV, radio, there's the FCC. These are the laws that you have to follow by
the industry code.
But whatever the rating is compared to the product that you're putting. This many curse words, no curse words. This many songs have, all the rules. You can't accept money to play a song.
Payola.
All that stuff. And then if you violate those, you're breaking the laws in that land. and could be charged.
But that doesn't extend to YouTube.
It doesn't, because they don't work for them. You're not the employee for somebody that's on.
Exactly.
You're not getting broadcasted on national airwaves.
Yeah. FCC radio regulations govern the use of the airways by requiring licenses for most radio broadcasting services, mandating
Technical.
compliance to prevent interference, setting rules for broadcast content, especially regarding obscenity, indecency,
And profanity.
Obscenity.
and profanity. Yeah.
Fuck
I feel like I was going all right, but
You wasn't doing all right. You wasn't doing all right.
Fucking that shit up.
I had to tell technical, nigga. Technical.
Obscenity.
Nimwit.
Yeah.
But okay,
yeah.
for those of you that didn't know, FCC regulations they mean a lot.
But yeah, unless
And-
you work for a radio station or TV station, you ain't worrying about
And
that
Steve Harvey has been he's been programmed to believe that this is how you should do it, and this is the right way.
shit. And that's been his reality.
Yeah.
And he's not wrong for thinking about it like that, but that's where you work, my nigga. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, you're on TV, you're on the biggest TV and the biggest radio show.
Yeah.
Those are your rules to follow. Shannon don't have to follow that. Anybody on YouTube don't have to follow those rules.
Yeah, I feel like he convoluted a bunch of different things that he thinks is wrong with Shannon and just tried to make it one big, this is the
tried.
problem. But
Yeah.
Nah, those are all individual issues. This got context.
And he's old school famous and rich too, to where he really doesn't have to worry about YouTube.
He doesn't even have to
He
worry
doesn't
about
have to
it.
even.
He's daytime sitcom famous.
Right,
Or
like-
game show.
Nigga,
Yeah,
I was just
yeah.
watching Family Feud.
Yeah, game
on
show.
my
Yeah,
YouTube
Family
today,
Feud,
nigga.
and then the radio shit.
Yeah.
And everything. So it's like, but man, that's why I always find it funny. That's why I always find it funny when somebody's in a scandal and they might get fired from their job, whether it be Fox, ABC, ESPN. Star always says in some variation, I want to see them down here in the gutters with us on YouTube. I want to see them on YouTube with the rest of us.
Yeah.
He's like,
In hell.
I hope they fire him so he could be, and I want to see him start a YouTube channel so he's down here with the rest of us.
Yeah.
Like, that shit is funny as fuck because
pretty funny.
when you're
mad.
on that, when you working for a job like that's big like that,
Yeah.
this is the disgusting gutter trenches. Even
Yeah.
though it's not that, we know it's not that. There is that version of it, but
There
there's
is
not
that-
that version.
Yeah.
But yeah, to them, it's just all gutter
All that.
disgusting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Doesn't matter how successful you are on YouTube.
What's in the
It's just, you're a YouTuber, nigga. What the fuck?
like when Don
don't
Lemon
count.
got fired, when Don Lemon and Tucker Carlson was already on YouTube, but when Don
Yeah.
Lemon got fired, he was like, they got old Donnie up out of here, and niggas on YouTube. I subscribed today.
Yeah.
I was like that shit is funny, bro.
Steve Harvey and Charlemagne got the same views on YouTube.
Absolutely.
Does Steve Harvey have a YouTube
That's one of his OGs. That's
Same
one of his
here.
mentors.
It's like, what the fuck you got a YouTube for, nigga?
Yeah,
Yeah, he don't got his own YouTube channel.
Steve is one of his.
This
he
cable
does.
money.
Yeah, what's on there? Though?
Steve Harvey better have a YouTube channel.
He's not running this.
Of course not.
2.8
let
million
him-
subscribers.
Okay. The views are not going there though at all.
No, they're not.
They're going to the actual Family Feud page.
Yeah.
Worry about your fucking self, nigga.
Yeah.
There's some shit going on.
Yeah, Steve Harvey got a
He
at
better
this-
not ever turn political.
At this point, Steve Harvey, just don't speak on it no more.
Is that Charlemagne?
Yeah, you
That
just
is
said
Five
Charlamagne on
years
there?
ago, yeah.
Oh,
Joined
shit.
What was they doing?
joined Steve Harvey for
Turkey
Mentoring
giveaway?
Mondays, episode 9. It was like that lasted 9 episodes.
That's crazy.
10.
That lasted 9 episodes.
10 episodes.
5 years
That
ago.
nigga missed them FCC regulations. He said, "This is stupid."
Where are my rules
He
at?
tried it. That's why he should
Where's the paycheck?
Yeah.
You told me I can get rich off this. I'm already rich. I'm wasting time over here.
Fucking YouTube. I'm gonna give a fuck about a thumbnail.
Yeah, no. this is-
Steve Harvey.
He got up out of there quick.
what was I about
Stepdaughter
to
fucking
say,
your favorite
though?
rapper.
Yeah, Steve Harvey. He's got to ignore us. Ignore Shannon Sharpe. You have not responded to anything Cat Williams has said. So at this point, obviously it's true. We understand you stole jokes.
Yeah.
You did all that. You wore a hairpiece, and it's okay.
Which a lot
Man
of people
units.
do.
Man,
Man units.
Nigga, you are so successful. It's just so funny. It just blows my mind how some of the most successful people talk just up at night.
Insecure.
letting a nigga on YouTube drive them crazy. Now the FCC thing is completely not the FCC. Cat Williams thing is a little bit different just because
He's got status.
It was 90 million. No, and it was the most viewed interview in YouTube history ever.
And it was all facts.
So yeah, and it was all facts. Yeah, and it was all facts too. So
That's crazy.
Not
They
only
say
did
that.
you get like exposed, but it was on the biggest piece of content interview wise on YouTube history.
Maybe it was all facts because Cat Williams just got exposed
That's
for
what I'm
lying on
saying, yeah.
Ali. So who the fuck knows?
Yeah,
Right.
But
That's
it
why
was
I
an amazing
laughing at
interview.
And somebody did the math on his book reading and said that shit was impossible.
It's
Yeah.
Hell yeah. I mean that
Yeah.
shit is crazy.
Literally.
His
But I
his
feel
40
like-
times impossible too. For
But it
him.
almost feels like I mean, I feel like I didn't know he was a liar. Cause he would say shit like that, but maybe we all just kind of bypassed that he's a liar because we thought he was joking.
Well,
You know what
because
I
he
mean?
would say shit like I'm clairvoyant. And we'd be like, oh,
don't even know
okay.
what that means.
Or
That's a
it-
fancy way of saying you're lying.
It would
What
be.
does that mean?
It would be
that you can see the
see
future.
the future.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes me automatically not believe you then.
That's why I brought it up.
Right. So yeah,
He said
yeah.
this himself.
Unless you're like 300 years old, like you nigga, you've seen things repeat itself like 8
Right.
times.
No
Exactly.
nigga with a perm is clairvoyant.
Nah.
But yeah,
I feel like you lose powers.
You
when
could have
get a
saw a
perm.
better choice in that.
Yeah, nah.
Well, maybe he saw what actually happened.
Yeah, man, Steve, ignore these niggas down here in these trenches, man.
Yeah.
Ignore it, man. You're rich, my nigga. Every time
You
I see
white
you,
people rich.
yeah, literally, he's literally white people.
Yeah.
rich.
You get paid to make white people smile. Don't give that away for nothing.
Yeah.
Why don't people just admit that things bother them and it's okay?
That's a
I
stage
feel
of
like
life.
they feel like there's some you're
You think
admitting
the
defeat.
50-year-olds will be there?
You're admitting defeat.
I feel like if anybody would be there, if it's the 50-year-olds.
They're the ones who have it the hardest. They're
They're
stuck in
the
their
ones
ways.
they battle with it the hardest.
I think you got
That's
to
when
grow
you
up.
get crystallized in your bullshit though.
Yeah.
50 years old.
Yeah, it is. You got to grow up in one of these eras where we grew up at, where it's like we finally start to lower our guard. Like niggas is a little more.
Or we grew up
Yeah,
in
y'all got
a
soft.
because we have
That's
so
what I'm
much-
saying. Compared to
Yeah.
them niggas, I'm talking about to his generation.
Super soft.
His generation, they got an ideal that'll never be broken.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
A code.
Like our generation and the ones behind us, like they got a little wiggle room.
Well, you know, maybe
That's like how
not
the
this
internet,
generation.
like the internet, fucked up all the street niggas because people have been snitching forever.
Yeah.
it's just like
there was nowhere to talk about it at.
there was nowhere to
Yeah.
talk about it, and like that now it's like all these street legends. It's like nigga, they all snitch.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like
You gotta snitch to be
some
a street
random
legend
dude
now.
on YouTube found the paperwork because that's always public, and just read the file on YouTube, and that shit's 2 million views. Now your hood legend is done.
And it's not even like it's another legendary gangster that's reading it. It'll be a nigga like fucking T90 Jake.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, a random,
Who would've
random
known?
anybody.
Yeah. Or that light skinned dude, damn.
Him.
Fucking outside, he was getting shit thrown down at him in New
Shit
York.
thrown at him.
Oh, Hassan.
Hassan Campbell.
Hassan Campbell.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, that
Steve,
guy.
How could you forget that nigga?
I don't know.
Can we go to his page?
That is a
That
good
Hit
question.
with the headshot.
He's doing great. He
was
seems healthy.
Thanksgiving. I remember that. That was
Yeah.
a great Thanksgiving, bro.
Yeah.
He really made my Thanksgiving.
Yeah, that was
year.
amazing.
Because I remember when I
He's
saw,
better
I sent
than
it
the
to y'all
turkey.
immediately. I was like, no, y'all with family, but this is crazy right now, like,
Nigga, I left my family to watch it.
bro, that was
I was
crazy.
like, hold up.
Dame Dash tells Charlamagne's, I bet your house is bigger than yours.
I wonder whose side he's on in it.
That was 3 hours ago. He dropped that video.
Think he's on Dame?
You
Y'all
wanna
just want to
see
see what he's talking about?
Yeah, let's see.
Yeah, just the
He
beginning.
gets straight to the point.
Steve, this is the beauty of YouTube. This FCC ain't letting this shit
Yeah.
slide, nigga.
Yeah.
FCC ain't letting this slide, but we need this.
You want to throw this on the screen?
Yeah, Hassan is good.
All right.
Yeah.
Go to 242, nigga.
Y'all already know the rules. When you come in my house, take off your shoes. It's super violate that like button.
Whoa.
It don't cost nothing for you to hit that like button. Shall we begin? Shall we begin?
That's Zip with the
Why
zip.
you think Dame's broken? Seriously. This is the question, though.
A few moments later.
I bet my house is bigger than yours. I bet all my houses are bigger than you. I bet I have a better. How old are you, man? Now it's how old are you? This is embarrassing.
Right. Now it's how old are you? It wasn't how old are you when it was raise your hand if you think Dame is broke. That's some kindergarten shit. Yeah, so when he say, I bet my house is bigger than yours, that's grown man shit. Cause like kids ain't got no houses to be saying, I bet my house is bigger than yours. They ain't got no houses to be saying that. That's some grown man shit. I bet my house is bigger than yours. I bet all of my houses is bigger than yours. That don't sound like a broke nigga can't be talking like that. Broke niggas ain't got houses. We got apartments. Yeah, we live in apartments. Broke niggas. We don't got houses that we can be bragging is bigger than yours. That's not broke nigga lingo. Respectfully. That's not child
Softly.
But see, they tried to gaslight him just right there. Right there is a perfect example of what I'm talking about. That's you. They trying to gaslight him. You raising raise your hand if you think Dame is broke. You playing. You acting childish. But then when a nigga say some real nigga shit, you try to pass
Go to
that
his
off
opinion.
as childish. That's very childish.
When you called me, how you calling me broke? I was so insulted when you called me broke. I bet you my house is bigger than yours.
Oh.
I bet you my Benz is 2025. I bet you my houses is bigger than yours. I bet you my
Pause real
couch
quick.
is better.
Okay, what's happening here? Steve, pay attention. What's happening is Steve Harvey.
Oh,
Steve Harvey.
forgot about him already.
Yeah, what's happening is Hassan Campbell, hood legend, Africa Bambaataa, crazy
Victim.
story. At one point was beefing with Zip with the Drip, who's the nigga that was on the phone he was holding up.
Yeah.
So the fact that Zip with the Drip had commentary on the Dame Dash interview about money and being childish and having a juvenile game, I guess they got into that back and forth before. So Hassan is coming from the perspective of how dare
This
you
nigga's
ever,
already an idiot.
how dare you ever speak on this topic because you tried that with me. So that's why he's like, well, how about this? I bet this Benz is 2025.
Yeah.
So he's using their moment. He's using his reaction to clap at an enemy. Steve, this is high level shit right here. This is most niggas ain't doing this.
FCC
when
ain't
you really
allowing
looking
this.
for, when you really hate a nigga, you're watching his reactions to figure out a way I get to clap this nigga.
Yeah.
That's different.
Hypocrisy?
Yeah.
That's different. That's different, bro. That's
In your
different.
car too. That's what's beautiful.
Can you go back
about
just
it.
a little bit for when he puts the phone down so I can hear the whole thing? I'm almost 100% sure that's exactly what's happening.
Very childish. No. That's some real shit. I bet you my house is bigger than yours. How you calling me broke if my house is bigger than yours?
That's a good question, Zip. How you calling me broke? I was so insulted when you called me broke. I bet you my house is bigger than yours. I bet you my Benz is 2025. I bet you my houses is bigger than yours. I bet you my couch is better than your mama's couch. Mama, this is the problem with you niggas. Y'all give niggas a voice that ain't got they ish together. You got a 40-year-old man still living with his mother in an apartment who just admitted that he's broke.
That's true.
Then you got a nigga
Look at
like
that
me
guy.
that gets fly every time I get in front of this camera.
With the costume
not only do
jewelry.
I not get fly, but I do upgrades around my house.
He does.
My house
Renovations?
upgrades around my houses.
He is always in front of some new shit when I see him.
Renovations.
I lived the American dream, and you lived with your mother, and you had the audacity to call me broke. So what was you doing? Date fighting? Like a Bing monster on the internet? Y'all gotta stop, right?
What's a Bing
There gotta be
monster?
rules to this.
I'm curious to find
Y'all gotta
out.
stop giving
Google it.
niggas voices. I don't care how hyped up and animated a nigga sound. A nigga do not have the right to speak on rich nigga problems when you broke.
Wow.
A
hit
nigga
pause.
does not
This
have the
is
right-
fucking
It's
beautiful.
It's astonishing.
This is beautiful. Y'all see what just happened?
Yeah, he flipped it.
Yeah.
This is not even about Dame.
And not even that.
This has nothing to do with
This
Dame.
goes back to Steve's issue with us.
Yeah.
Steve, we have these problems everywhere, nigga. He is disgusted with another nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For even being able to speak on this. We have to stop giving Zip with the Drip the voice.
He's
Exactly.
disgusted at his disgustment.
Damn.
Because he don't realize how dirty of a nigga he is.
You might fuck with this. You might fuck with this nigga, Steve. Y'all on the same type of time.
Yeah,
How
yeah.
dare these niggas speak on me? You know what I'm saying? Literally.
Look
they
at his
both on the
wrist.
same type of time.
Yeah.
What a beautiful clip.
Yeah.
But it's almost
That was full circle. That was really some bullshit that worked out very well just now.
This was all about him flexing his wealth.
For real
Yeah.
though, because we went so far off the fact that he's
Yeah.
on that time, it literally just sums this fucking clip up.
He didn't even address his take. He just like,
No,
how
fucking
could you
take.
have a take?
Yeah.
You're fucking broke.
Yeah,
What are you
you broke.
talking about?
Yeah.
Oh man.
This shit is fourth dimensional.
Damn, Zip with the Drip.
Zip with
Shout
the
out
drip
your mama's.
Zip with the drip ain't got to worry about FCC.
Yeah. He just got to worry about his mom's
But he
communication
also got to
bureau.
worry
Or
about
rent.
Hassan Campbell highlighting these moments. Damn. He bruh said He just got on here to claim he was broke. Y'all heard that, right?
Yeah.
He professed
he
professed he was broke.
Yo.
chest out.
Yeah.
Boy, he cooked that nigga. Damn.
Nah, man.
Yeah, nah.
I've seen some
Hassan, leave us broke niggas alone, man.
Yeah, I've
Please.
seen some shit with Zip
We're hurting.
Zip with the Drake. He's pretty funny. He's animated as shit, but he is pretty funny.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talks like he has no bills.
It's hard to beat this nigga's immature.
Niggas like that be funny as a mother.
Facts.
Whimsical ass nigga.